pee. Oh, shit. Yeah, hello everybody. I'm just making a few minute here live. I'm kind of just bored. I was just, I guess, sharing my insomnia and the fact that I might need glasses soon. And I don't know what it is, but I literally cannot see anymore. I just, at nighttime, just things are just kind of blurry. I don't know if that means you have cataracts or what. I'm just not familiar with that. I think I might need to go to the eye doctor, and I've never been to one. I've always had good vision, but I don't know. Just lately, ever at nighttime, I just really can't see very well at all. It's just the weirdest thing ever. It's just my eyes been itching, but I also work at a factory, so yeah, I always have some itchy eyes or whatever. Well, they've been itching like crazy the last couple of days. Maybe I'm just overly tired too. That's what it is. But it's kind of my fault. I don't really go to. My sleep schedule is so messed up. I don't know. It's just my sleep schedule the way it is. I think that might be why my vision is kind of getting crappier at nighttime. Just being able to read and such. I just need tons and tons of light. It's crazy. Very annoying. Yeah, I don't know what it is, honestly. Yeah, for the longest time, I worked many different shifts. I have comics. Actually, kind of funny. You reminded me that I just started reading Spider-Man comics. I have a few comics that I haven't read yet, but yeah, it's been a while. I did just buy some actually last year. So, thanks for reminding me. I still have some comics that I need to read in my storage unit. But yes, I do like comics. Yes, it's been a while since I've read, but I need to start reading again. But I tell you, the longest time though, I used to work night shift, well, off and on, quite a few years. But I tell you, when you work night shift and then you go back and forth to different shifts, it just never leaves you. Honestly, it's crazy. I think it feel like it always will go the same. I mean, it'll always kind of stay with you with your sleep schedule. Honestly. I heard of The Boys, honestly. No, somebody was talking about that recently. But I don't know. I think it was really hit or miss, but the person who told me about it said it wasn't really that good. I'm not sure if you're talking about the TV show, The Boys. Yeah, they did make one. But yeah. Um, Somebody just told me, man, I wish I remember more about it. But yeah, somebody did tell me about it. There was a series about that. Preacher. I haven't heard of that one, but I will have to look into it. I'm mostly a DC fan myself, but I wonder. I wish they would have made. I don't know if they ever really. Try to look more into it. If they ever made more of a Crow series. I don't know how many comics they have of them, but I would like to read more into that. When it comes to Goth, DC or whatever, Gothic, I think that's as far as I would go. And then, yeah. Really? Well, that does sound quite interesting. Kind of reminds me of a movie I saw, Legion. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll have to look into that, yeah. I'll tell you. But anyway, yeah, going back. Night Shift, man. Sandman? Haven't heard of that one either. Um, Hello, Keegan. How are you? There was a time in my life when I could sleep really well for like a year straight, but it's always like once you start ruining that cycle though, one time you kind of mess with that cycle, that's it. Yeah, your sleep schedule just screws up again. I mean, it's just so annoying, honestly. And then I think also, it's genetic. Well, it's just something you're raised with too. Going to bed when I was young, all through until my teenage years. Um, we used to go to bed really late. My mother cooked dinner very late, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then we would spend quite a few hours doing household chores after cleaning up the kitchen and all. Yeah, going to bed at 12 o'clock, literally every night for quite a few many years, and I think that really did have an effect on me. And going to bed at 11 was like a miracle sometimes. So yeah, I tell you. Yeah, me too. I was about to go to sleep too, but yeah, I couldn't really sleep, so I made it live. Thanks for stopping by, Brandon. Nice to see you. Yeah, I got a little insomnia going on. I'm trying to break here. Bad habit. Yeah, kind of stuck with me for quite a few years, off and on working night shift my life. Okay, I figured you. Kind of thought you would stop by. I've noticed you come to. I've noticed that you sometimes stream very late too, so I assume you go to bed late sometimes, like me. Anyway, I'm about to get off though. I mean, I am pretty tired. I didn't really get much sleep last night. I was really just trying to break a habit. It's like when you sleep all day, sometimes when you take naps during the day, it kind of really screws things up. And that's what I did Sunday, or no, Sunday, and then Monday was really difficult to sleep, so yeah. I really hate doing that sometimes, taking naps during the day, but sometimes you have to. Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, I agree. I feel you there. Hey, you have a good night too, man. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by, though. I'm the same way. If I'm up too late, I just go have a cigarette. I used to when I smoked. That didn't really help me though. When I went to go have a cigarette, then I was awake. Yeah, night, Brandon. I'm about to get off though. Mm. Mm. What are you laughing at? What's so funny? Sleeping problems are not fun. That's okay. I'm just get some left. I had that conversation many times with other people. However, that does do help with sleep. I do agree. That is actually what I believe it's only good for. But I I never got into, even when I was in college. That's when I smoked a little. Um, Back in the day. Well, the most experience I ever had with it, but I never really got into it. But it really did help for hangovers too. I don't know. I don't like that whole baked feeling. I never got into that. It was just one drug that I never really liked that I've experimented with. Yeah, those two, yeah. Yeah, I can feel that too. I don't like losing, yeah, that whole feeling of being baked. I never really got into that high, like when I was young, even when people, my friends did it back in college. Like, I don't like losing control of my arms and legs. It's like when you get high and you're baked, that feeling's like, oh, I can't feel my body or anything. I just don't like that feeling. I like having control of my body. Alcohol's a lot different. I know alcohol is a more soggier high, and you do get headaches and hangovers, but you still have a little bit more control of your body. I don't know. Alcohol makes you sociable. Alcohol messes your nervous system, so it kind of gives you some kind of part of energy, a burst of energy at first, and then you crash later. However, since it messes with your nervous system, it doesn't really help you sleep. Weed does actually help you calm down and sleep a little better. Yes, I will say. All right, well, I guess it's time to get off, though. I am pretty tired, though. I was just saying hello, seeing who's up and everything. I thought I'd see if some of my regulars that I came on, so I could see one. So, well, good night, everybody. Nice to meet y'all.